कमजोर हो गए हो या मुझे ही लग रहे हो? हैं सोमनाथ भाई,
क्या?
कमजोर हो गए हो या मुझे ही कमजोर लग रहे हो?
कमजोर मतलब यार वीडियो से कैसे पता सकता है तो कमजोर हो गया?
या टी शर्ट ढीली पहनी है?
आई डोंट नो डूड, कैमरा बेटर है आई गेस, फोन का कैमरा लगाया हूँ मैं। वन
बहुत
सेकेंड, लेट मी पुट
बहुत
मोर।
एक्सरसाइज करता है, सो नो आइडिया। पीछे ये सब स्क्रीन ब्लर इसलिए किया हुआ है, पीछे पूरा जिम का सेट है, डंबल वंबल सब कुछ है पीछे।
सही सही भाई अरे अभी शादी नहीं हुई है ना भाई की, है ना?
वही पूरा प्रिपेयर कर, किसी को भी
तो
पटाने की कोशिश करता है।
ज्योतिन भाई आज आज पूरे पूरे मूड में है, ठीक है? पूरे मूड में है। तो सबसे पहले तो
हाँ,
दोनों कैसे हो?
एकदम बढ़िया ब्रो। तू बता, सब बढ़िया चल
मैं
रहा है?
मैं मस्त हूँ भाई, बस उस दिन थोड़ा
आर यू हीटिंग ओपन माइक्स? आर ओपन माइक्स रनिंग इन दिल्ली?
ओपन माइक्स अभी अभी तो दिसंबर तक तो चल रहा था, बट उसके बाद सब कुछ ही बंद हो गया है। ठेके खुले हैं, बाकी सब बंद है।
हाँ, बस वही चाहिए भाई।
जिम्स क्लोज, डांस
घूम
वाले
फिर के
वो
सब
जो होते
ठेके पे ही
हैं,
है।
डांस क्लासेस जो
हम्म।
होती हैं वो बंद है। जिम्स बंद है, बाकी जितनी भी काम की चीजें वो बंद है, ठेके सब खुले हैं।
Why do you know about dance classes?
आई हैव फ्रेंड्स।
I don't think so.
Why
I don't
does
think
it
you have
sound fishy
friends.
to you that I know about dance classes? Huh?
It's okay to take dance classes. Where you like, it's fine. Like if you don't want to share it, that's okay, but it's fine to take dance classes.
Yeah, there
मुझे
might
लेनी
be
भी पड़
multiple
नहीं,
reasons, but you can
मुझे
take.
लेनी भी पड़ सकती
हाँ,
है क्योंकि वो पोलर बियर डांस ना शादियों में चलता नहीं है। तो वो सिर्फ भालू की तरह इधर उधर नाचना ना, तो वो चलता नहीं है।
Okay. So is there a
हाँ,
wedding on the charts in
नो
future
नो नो नो
charts?
नो
वेडिंग
नो
हो रहा है क्या? हाँ, तो
नहीं,
फिर
अब भी तो
फिर
नहीं
क्यों
हो रहा
लाया
है।
वेडिंग का टॉपिक?
अरे किसी की भी शादी अभी हो, वैसे तो शादियां तो छोड़ो, घर में इतनी ज्यादा डेथ्स हो रही है ना इस साल कि कुछ कहा नहीं
अच्छा,
जा सकता।
इस
मतलब
साल तो you not married this year, all right? Like
हाँ,
grandparents are dying and you're getting married on the side.
सही में आप लोगों के साथ भी हो रहा है क्या ये? मतलब किसी किसी का सुनने में आया हो?
Like मेरे साइड में grandparents तो they are already dead.
मेरे मेरे
There's
मेरे
no fear in my
नानी
family.
एंड नाना और दादी दादा, मतलब दोनों, सब सब लोग थे, चारों चारों लोग थे। तो दादाजी तो नहीं थे,
अच्छा,
बट नाना जी का अभी तो हुआ था, डेथ हुई थी ये।
कितने डेथ्स हो रहे हैं तेरे फैमिली में and you are going around and hanging at dance classes. What is this? You should be ashamed of yourself, man. What is
He's like,
this?
yeah, dance classes or ठेके खुले हैं, so I'm living my life. He's like, yeah, old people are dying, so what? I should live my life.
दे
Yeah,
दे
It's
आर
old
fine.
दे
people.
आर दे आर एट अ बेटर प्लेस, ठीक है? इधर शुगर की गोली खाने से अच्छा है वो लोग, उनकी पार्टी ऑन है, ठीक है?
यार मरने से
हाँ,
पहले उनसे पूछ लेना कि आर दे गोइंग टू अ बेटर प्लेस, दे विल लेट यू नो। यू कांट टॉक ऑन दैट। आप डू यू वांट टू गो टू अ बेटर प्लेस दादी?
आराम जाते निकल जाए यहाँ से। वसीयत लाओ मेरी। आई वांट टू मेक सम चेंजेस। सही 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 सही।
सारे पैसे मेरे बेटे बेटों को दे देना, पर एक पोता है वो डांस क्लासेस पे घूमता रहता है, उसको मत देना बस।
सही
तो
सही,
उसका और डांस से मतलब
बहुत सही।
है।
तुम लोग देख रहे हो
सही
ऐसे,
है।
मतलब पॉडकास्ट करना कितना खतरनाक हो सकता है। तो किसी एक्सपर्ट की
वही
निगरानी में ही ऐसे स्टैंड अप कॉमेडियंस के साथ पॉडकास्ट करें, वरना लेने के देने और देने के लेने सब पढ़ सकते हैं, ठीक है। तो तुम
सब
खुद के
खुलासा हो जाता है।
नहीं, तुम खुद के पॉडकास्ट पे हैकल भी हो सकते हो, तो इस चीज को जरा ध्यान में रख। तो यार चीजें कैसे हो रही है, मतलब लॉकडाउन हो रहा है फिर नहीं हो रहा है, फिर चीजें बंद हो जा रही है खुल जा रही हैं, तो इसमें मतलब ये जो भटूरे से बन रहे हैं, मतलब भटूरे कहूंगा कि सैंडविच सा बन रहा है ये फालतू का, ये इसमें स्टैंड अप का क्या चल रहा है अभी बैंगलोर में? अभी मैंने सुना है बैंगलोर में अभी अभी कल एक पॉडकास्ट किया था, तो वो भी बैंगलोर से थे। तो बैंगलोर में अभी मतलब लॉकडाउन तो नहीं है मेरे ख्याल से, वीकेंड है ना?
वीकेंड तक था, इस वीकेंड तक था लॉकडाउन, नेक्स्ट वीकेंड से नहीं है।
नेक्स्ट वीकेंड से नहीं है। तो कल ही आप लोग एक ओपन
नहीं,
माइक से
वीकेंड
आए हो।
लॉकडाउन तो नहीं है, आज तो शो था डूड। कर्फ्यू नहीं है, कर्फ्यू कल से नहीं है, लॉकडाउन हट गया था।
ओ
नाउ
या
हु इज
लॉकडाउन हट
हाई?
गया। करेक्ट करेक्ट।
नाउ हु इज
या
हाई?
वीकेंड लॉकडाउन हट गया था।
हाँ,
Joteen is a little high.
आई एम लिटिल हाई,
Jot-
आई एग्री।
Joteen was drinking. Man, one second, dude. I have to drink a little bit. This is 1 second. Give me like 2 seconds.
I have never seen anybody stop a podcast to be like, मैं दो चार ड्रिंक लेके आता।
ये आपको वी आर नॉट रिपब्लिक पे ही दिखाई देगा, ठीक है। तो ये कहीं ये एक्सक्लूसिवली एक्सक्लूसिवली मतलब स्टैंड अप कॉमेडियन
Like
टेकिंग
one of the
ड्रिंक्स।
members, one of the members of podcast just left to be like, मैं पी के आता हूँ, तभी तुम्हें मजा आएगा, otherwise it's not possible.
आनंद भाई वो आदमी है ना जो फाइनेंशियली उतने स्टेबल नहीं थे उस समय, मतलब फाइनेंशियली मतलब कि उनका जॉब उतना वो वाला नहीं था,
उस
स्टेबल वाला
समय, yes,
उस
yes,
समय।
yes,
एंड नाउ ही इज
yes,
द
yes.
मोस्ट
Right,
सेल आउट
right
कॉमिक।
now is stable. He's, don't say most sellout. You can call him sellout.
Who are you guys talking about?
Anand is a sellout, he's saying.
Yeah,
ये
I would
सुनना है।
agree. I mean,
मुझे मुझे
there's no
मुझे
lie.
ओके ओके, आनंद भाई भी आ गए, आनंद भाई भी आ गए, चलो इनको भी लेते क्या क्या
आ गया
बातें हुई
साला बक।
हैं? ये क्या चल रहा है आपका, मतलब आपका क्या चल रहा है? ज्योतिन भाई है?
मेरा क्या चल
एक
रहा है?
चीज नहीं, एक चीज आपसे पूछनी थी। जब व्हाट्सएप पे एक तुम लोग ये पॉडकास्ट करने से पहले तुम लोगों को एक बार बता दो, आज मैंने इंट्रो भी नहीं किया क्योंकि मेरा मन भी नहीं कर रहा इंट्रो करने का। तो पॉडकास्ट करने से पहले एक व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप बना था हम लोगों का, तो उसमें डिसाइड हुआ था टाइमिंग। तो मैंने 10 बजे का टाइम बोला, 3 बजे करने वाले थे हम दिन में, तो मैंने 10 बजे का टाइम बोला, ठीक है सब मान गए। तुरंत एक मैसेज आता है सोमनाथ भाई का कि 10:30 कैन वी डू इट 10:30। तो मैसेज क्या आया था ज्योतिन भाई का, एक मिनट वो पढ़ने से मजा आएगा। क्या? कहाँ गया कहाँ गया?
Oh man, this is
This is why I
embarrassing.
told you, Joteen, don't shit on
Just
Somnath in public
नहीं,
places.
just say 10:30, don't try to
Somnath, why you
sell
pretending
it
like
out
you
to
drink
us.
on a regular basis? You fucking, you're having like
भाई
fucking
भाई
Jaljeera.
भाई अभी अभी आप आए हो, आपने एक चीज तो मिस कर दी। भाई ने ब्रेक लिया है ड्रिंक बनाने के लिए।
सोमनाथ,
वीडियो ऑफ करी है,
Oh God,
मैं ड्रिंक बनाऊंगा।
this is the most pretentious shit ever Somnath has done.
I'm the most, but this is one of his pretentious things.
Dude, having a drink is pretentious now. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
No,
You know why I decided to drink? Because Joteen is drunk. And I don't want to talk to him sober. I have to pour him a
here's the
fucking
irony,
drink.
Somnath. You
Yeah.
think only Joteen is drunk?
Oh, you're also drunk, huh?
ओके, आप भी सेट हो।
Look at that hair fucking what have you done with your hair, dude? With this mamas like that. You know that people who make TikTok videos, like they have
Yeah, Anand
Oh.
prepared for this shit
Anand
differently.
did one TikTok haircut over there.
सही
Yeah.
Snap them out.
यार तुम लोग को देख के मुझे ठंड लग रही है यार, तुम लोग टी शर्ट में बैठे हो भाई।
यार बैंगलोर में
bro.
गर्मी है, गॉन
Yeah.
ओवर, विंटर इज गॉन।
आई नो मैन, आई नो।
बैंगलोर में कुछ नहीं हो रहा।
और यहाँ दिल्ली में ऐसे कड़कड़ा रहे हैं कि भाई साहब समझ नहीं आ रहा करे क्या, कहाँ घुसे कहाँ जाए, समझ नहीं आ रहा।
कितना है टेम्परेचर दिल्ली में?
दिल्ली में अब
17,
थोड़ा
right?
ठीक, अब ठीक हो गया है, अब 17 है, पहले उससे कम था, 10 के करीब था, 10 से नीचे ही था अभी 3-4 दिन पहले तक।
बैंगलोर में
Nice.
बैंगलोर में आज
18 है।
28.
I don't think we need the jacket anymore in Bangalore while driving also. It was pretty hot.
सही
Yeah,
सही।
today it was hot driving के time पे भी, but yesterday it was cold because of the wind. बहुत हवा चल रही थी कल।
सही सही
All
सही
right.
सही सही।
Alright.
अच्छा अच्छा, एक चीज, अभी तक टूर किस किस ने मारा है, इंडिया टूर किस किस ने मारा है? आनंद भाई ने मारा है, और
The sellout guy.
all right,
So-
all right.
the-
I don't
the-
believe I get shat on to fucking doing a tour.
Shit on you.
Hey, Joteen, I
you-
know what your tone is, okay? I know your tone in and out. Shiva said that यहाँ पे tour किसने किया? Somnath just went.
He was like, let Joteen say it. He's
I mean, dude, I've gone to Chennai, Delhi, and Mumbai. If you can call it a tour, then
You came to Delhi?
I mean, into 2019, I've done the Golden Quadrilateral tour. That's all I've done.
2019 में तो हमारा कुछ
सोमनाथ।
पहचान थी नहीं ना।
I told Somnath, let's go to Hyderabad and do some shows and all.
ए
He's
भाई
like,
आपका तो
yeah,
ससुराल है
yeah.
दिल्ली
And then
में।
1 week later, he's
Dude,
somewhere
and then
else.
pandemic happened. Just think like that.
Yeah, we can still go, man. Look at these underrated.
The stories, right?
यार
How do you get the
नहीं
motivation?
नहीं नहीं, एक बात बोलूं, लाइक अगर मैं यहाँ पर इस पैनल में एक बात उठाऊं कि टूर की बात हो रही है, तो भवनीत भाई और क्या नाम है अपना संदेश जॉनी भाई, ये दो लोगों ने बाइक पे टूर किया है। आप लोग टूर की बात कर रहे हो यार, वो बाइक पे घूम के आए।
Bike पे
कार पे गए थे।
कार पे गए थे। अच्छा, पहले प्लान बाइक का था।
Yeah. Dude, that remember back in 2019
they
did
came to Bangalore that time. I remember. Yes.
Yeah.
They
There was
went to
some.
car because they got sponsored. कोई पैसा दे रहा था उन्हें कार में जाने के लिए।
Yeah. And they were
Hey,
young.
or they were desperate.
They were
राजा
young.
कौन थे? राजशेखर मामला
You can do this when you are young and stand up.
I mean, Bhavneet is as old as us, dude. What are you saying?
Yeah,
I
but we did
mean-
like 3 years ago.
I
3,
mean,
4
in the
years.
age of comedy, if you in terms of comedy age.
हाँ, अरे वो स्टोरी क्या है, वो स्टोरी क्या है, वो आज जोतीन भाई का वो स्टोरी भी सुन लेते, जो कहा था कि फर्स्ट ओपन माइक में आनंद भाई ने आपको स्टैंड अप करते देखा था, एंड देन सेकंड ओपन माइक में 2 हफ्ते बाद आनंद भाई वाज डूइंग द स्टैंड अप और आप देख रहे थे कि ये
2
क्या हो रहा है।
हफ्ते 4 दिन बाद 4 दिन बाद
4 दिन बाद भाई
4
साहब।
दिन।
Yeah. आनंद आया था, he was there to judge कि कैसा होता है open mic. I want to start and all. And that was my first open mic.
That's the problem. Imagine if Joteen didn't start, Anand wouldn't have started. You and me.
It's my fault.
And all Joteen's fault.
Yeah. It would have been a solo podcast. You understand? Only I would.
Oh, you're saying it would have just been you and Shiva.
Yeah.
You know what? We can let that happen if you
Yeah,
want.
we can. I would love
No.
that.
If you podcast, you have to leave comment. If you want to do that.
हाँ, ये है। वो YouTube चैनल पे जो 63,000 सब्सक्राइबर है उसको डिलीट मारो, ठीक है, फिर बोलना ये सब।
Oh my God, he has the count लिख के रखा है साहब।
This guy is counter which is dead every second.
There's
Like,
Excel sheet
like
वगैरह
social
सब है,
network, when they got
teleprompter.
their 10 million followers, like, if the counters go like that, he has in 3
Yeah,
of us, like a tab.
yeah.
सही 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 अरे तीनों मिले कैसे? ये कहानी भी एक जान लेते हैं। ठीक है, 2 महीने बाद आपने स्टार्ट किया था ना सोमनाथ भाई? 2 महीने बाद
हाँ,
इन
2-3
दोनों का
months.
Yeah, सोमनाथ 2 या 3 महीने बाद स्टार्ट किया था
I started like
सोमनाथ ने।
first week of September. When did you guys start? Or last
June.
week of
First week
August?
of June. First week of June, right, Anand?
अरे
I started I started
he was
last
drunk,
week of
man.
August or first week.
उनको कैसे याद होगा?
किसको?
कितनी बॉटल्स थी?
Anand.
नहीं,
Anand
ज्यादा
was
नहीं दारू पी
always
थी,
drunk.
थोड़ी सी पी थी बस, just drunk enough to get on stage.
First open mic में I bombed so hard. Anand is like, I can do this.
Yeah, that's literally what happened. He's not even exaggerating.
I'm not exaggerating at all.
Yeah.
First row में बैठा था एक लड़की के साथ।
हाँ, ये लड़की का भी उन्होंने
Girl
मेरे को
into
बताया।
the shit.
You know what? I was bombing, okay, and I saw all the tables, and I saw Anand. I can take this guy down in crowd work. And I start talking to him, and
How do you do crowd work in the first open mic? That's the next.
I don't know, man.
Next
You know
I
what is
was
the
bombing
funniest?
so
What
hard.
is the funniest scenario of that first open mic that Joteen attended? I was sitting in the crowd. So Naveen was also doing a spot that day. So Naveen literally was doing a joke about South India versus that thing, the Tamil thing. And he asked me, he's like, I'm a Tamilian, I'm an oxymoron, all that line. And he asked me like, and I didn't know what to say. I was like, yeah, even what? India, I don't know that language. And he was so happy. He was so happy that I
And the
said that
first,
because his
This
joke.
guy would have gone home and told, Mom, I saw a comedy show. The comedian talked to me from stage.
Yeah, like one celebrity. Everyone was a
Anand in
celebrity.
his first open mic had Hindi lines.
Way more
I
than English
remember
lines.
3, 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I remember the Batman की गांड में butterfly वाला tattoo. I remember that line.
कुछ कॉन्टेक्स्ट मुझे भी दे दो, मेरा
Hey,
बहुत
man,
टाइम है
it's-
यार।
Don't
It's
bring
an
out those
error.
lines.
तुम्हारा
And by
चाय
the way,
टाइम चालू
Somnath,
है
you're
यार।
a little wrong.
now
Somnath,
Shiva
you're a
is
little
not
wrong.
got it at all.
Batman
It's not
की
Batman
bum पे
के कान
B
पे
B
butterfly
B.
वाला
Yeah.
tattoo.
But
It's Batman के bum पे butterfly वाला
Yeah.
BBB.
B B
Yeah.
B. Yeah.
Respect.
B B B T.
The
oh man,
comedic
he
genius
considers
that I am, you have
alliteration.
to understand that.
Yeah. You can say this corporate also, right? Praveen Kumar would have told you.
Exactly. You got it right.
I was bombing hard. After, like Anand started after me, and still he would come to me and shit on me like, "क्या कर रहा है तू? This is not comedy."
Oh man. I mean, in all fairness, isn't that what
was not
Somnath is
comedy. I
doing for the
agree.
last 5 years? I started after both of us.
Anand started comedy and started teaching comedy on the same day. That's what
Ah, man.
Let's include Shiva also. He's crying.
मैं एक चीज सोच रहा हूँ, अब इस चीज को सुन के मैं एक चीज सोच रहा हूँ कि आनंद भाई ने किया क्या होगा कि ऐसे करते कॉमेडी लगे इधर, फिर सेम चीज इनके साथ नेक्स्ट ओपन माइक में ये जब बॉम्ब हुए तो।
But Shiva, that is exactly the same thing I told Jyoti. That is not even an exaggeration. ऐसे करते कहोगे, ये करते
बहस की आप ज्योतिन भाई, मतलब अभी जैसे रिप्लाईज अभी इनके मिल रहे हैं, मैं उस टाइम के हिसाब से सोच रहा हूँ कि मतलब ज्योतिन भाई कैसे कंट्रोल कैसे किया, मतलब मुंह तक हाथ पहुंच गया।
नहीं, I accepted it. Like इतना खराब बॉम्ब हो रहा था, ये बोल कॉमेडी नहीं है, घर जाके लिख। And how can I tell him कि मैं घर जाके लिख रहा हूँ, फिर भी ये हाल है। Like I can't even tell him. And I'm just sad.
Yeah, I should write probably. I didn't write. That's the problem.
How can I tell him I'm writing every day?
ये वो आदमी है भाई जो मतलब एसेंचर से काम करके बंदा फ्रस्ट्रेटेड होके आ रहा है, ओपन माइक में कर रहा है, और ओपन माइक में कोई मम्मी की तरह बोल रहा है ऐसे करते कॉमेडी, ऐसे बनाते दाल, तो दाल अलग बनाता।
Yeah, it was like that.
सही 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 सही
And it's
सही।
not like there's a few open mics, like most of the mics we did, it will always be Anand, then me, or me, then Anand. Like हम दोनों हमेशा आसपास ही जाएंगे. One time I bombed really hard, like 7 minutes of silence, right? Then Anand went up, he killed for 7 minutes, right? Then he comes to me. I'm like, you killed, just go home, man. Be happy. Why are you? मैं तो भूल गया था almost 7 मिनट में कि मैंने क्या किया था.
Okay, by the way, I have to clarify here. Yeah, Joteen is lying. This is all but
Hey, you.
I didn't go Joteen and I didn't like kill all that nonsense. This
You killed.
happened on
You
one
killed.
night.
Everybody knows.
Where,
Okay.
and by the way,
ये-
Joteen,
ये
Yeah,
सिर्फ-
one
ये
night.
सिर्फ- ये सिर्फ
One
बोल
night.
रहे हैं कि
One night. I agree.
किलिंग की बात पे बोल रहे हैं कि जस्ट ही इज जस्ट बीइंग नाइस अबाउट द किलिंग पार्ट, ठीक है। ये नहीं
I
एक्सेप्ट
did
कर रहे कि नहीं
kill.
मैंने जोतीन को
I was
चिढ़ाया ही
decent.
नहीं,
I did kill.
ये नहीं एक्सेप्ट कर रहे हैं।
Maybe it's maybe it's like I bombed so hard. It's like I bombed so hard that Anand got 3 laughs and I was
Yeah,
like, that's a
exactly.
kill.
That's exactly
It
what
could
it
be
is.
like that.
Last minute mein I did kill. I did decent. Like, you know, and that was the thing. And you know, the thing is,
And
yeah, Joteen, tell.
you know, the funny thing is the same kind of bomb both of us experienced yesterday.
Oh man, yesterday was one of the
Oh man.
worst nights.
Oh,
So basically,
you-
Shiva, the
I
context
cried.
is yesterday we all three had an open mic where Somnath went first, and Bangalore is a very pleasant weather, and he came drenched in sweat. मतलब पसीने हर तरह से आ रहे हैं.
That was the jacket. I forgot to pick up the
No,
jacket.
no.
Jacket,
That was the
those are your
bomb.
jokes.
No, it was the bomb vibration. That's
So he bombed so
But-
hard. He was first, and then Joteen was third, and I was fourth. And all three of us had one of the worst sets of our life. मतलब तीनों के तीनों bomb किए. गंदा वाला. So that's what
Oh
he's
my god.
See,
You
I think
you
इसकी
should have
वजह
seen
से कल
Somnath sweat.
podcast
He
नहीं
was
होगा।
like, oh my god. Yeah,
Same.
all of
Oh yeah,
Yesterday
true.
I-
I mean that I finished my spot and then I made plans.
yesterday, if we have done the podcast, I wouldn't have switched on the video. I didn't know.
not ready to show your face.
मेरी
I was
हिम्मत भी नहीं हुई कि मैं इन दोनों को कॉल करूं। मैंने कहा आनंद भाई ने कैंसिल किया, इन्हीं को कॉल करता हूँ पहले। फिर आनंद भाई बोल रहे छोड़ना यार, उनको रहने देना अभी तू मत बता, छोड़, मैसेज देख लेंगे, छोड़ना यार, तूने मैसेज कर दिया ना, काफी है। मैंने कहा ठीक है, नहीं, ये तो चल रहा हो आज तक।
Yesterday was so bad that Somnath got off the stage is like, I'm going home. I can't stay here for any longer.
Yeah.
मुझसे नहीं हो पा रहा.
It was like it was. I was bad, and the audience was also bad. It was like the
Audience was
yeah. It
also
was
bad.
like
True,
fuck,
true.
fuck it.
ऑडियंस का
like-
एक क्या पंगा रहता है कि जब एकदम डेड ऑडियंस आ जाए कि कुछ भी जोक मार लो और माँ कसम खा के आए कि नहीं हंसेंगे, उस ऑडियंस को कैसे हैंडल कभी ऐसे मतलब ऐसे हुआ है कि आप उस ऑडियंस को हैंडल नहीं कर पा रहे, बट तीनों में से किसी एक ने उस ऑडियंस को हैंडल किया और वहां भी मतलब किल किया? हुआ है कभी ऐसा, या तीनों ही बॉम्ब मारे
I don't know what me, but
कोई
Somnath,
ओपन माइकर ही मार गया हो
I've seen
ऑडियंस को?
I've seen Somnath and Anand handle the audience better. इतना तो मैंने देखा है. Anand is pro in this.
It
Somnath is mediocre.
it depends. So I don't know, to be honest. Like sometimes it's the joke that generally works doesn't work, then you just move on with another joke, dude. It's like yeah, the audience like
Sometimes you address, you try to talk to them, you try to burn them so that generally like we have an idea कि if we do crowd work, people will be interested more because कुछ लोगों को crowd work ज़्यादा अच्छा लगता है. So if you do that, sometimes that also falls flat. Like, remember those three when I was first? Oh my God, that was embarrassing. Oh, we fought. Like, no crowd work, no joking, nothing. We fought for like 20 minutes as
And
for
that
water.
is called crowd work,
It
dude.
was
When
like
you are
that.
doing comedy show, it's not.
Oh,
So
too
basically,
much,
I would say
too much
how it works
argument.
is when the audience is not reciprocating with your jokes, like they're not responding, they're being an asshole or all that thing. Is basically like I've seen most of the audiences, even they don't realize that they're being an asshole. So like in the middle of the set, when what I have done sometimes in like literally look them in the eyes, like, do you realize that you guys are being an asshole? Like you are literally like, but in a funny way, not just like say it on their face, like, oh, you're doing this to us, you're being a horrible person, but in like, just like throw like punchlines out there, like, I really hope you never come to a comedy show ever, not mine, anyone's. And sometimes that's funny, like they feel like, oh my god, this guy hates me so much that it's funny. Like I literally 20 minutes on
Yeah.
stage, I'm standing there, I'm like, okay, how do I make them laugh? And I just tell them honestly, I'm like, you guys suck. I know I suck, but I know that. But I also know that you suck. And when you tell them that, they
Sometimes, sometimes there are audience who think that if they laugh, they will break the flow of the comedian.
Yeah,
वो
true,
Yeah,
true.
what
वो
is that
स्टैंड अप शो
behavior,
में नहीं
man?
आया है, वो स्टोरी सुनने आया है, वो खाली वो एनेक्डोट सुनने आया है बस वो
Wait,
उनको
then we
स्टैंड अप से
have to
मतलब
tell
नहीं है.
them ki laugh. I have told so many times, like, laugh, clap, bother the comedian with your laughs. They want that. Like,
and
I
also
have to
sometimes
tell
the
them.
biggest problem I have felt genuinely is like कभी कभी क्या होता है ना कि मतलब कुछ ऑडियंस होती है like some particular audience members वो बस एक स्टैंड अप कॉमेडियन को पसंद करते हैं. Like for example, if they like Veer Das as such, they expect like to talk something about issues in the country. They're like, don't just
Yeah,
stories, talk about the issues. They expect that.
which is which is also good since they like Vedas. They don't expect funny, so it is a good thing. So you can just say lines and
Joteen is
be like,
drunk, okay? Joteen is
I am.
drunk. Joteen, this video is being recorded. Shut the fuck up.
I need controversy. मैं इसको
Shut up.
मैं
You're trying to
इसको
save your ass. But take
Even
my. This is
we
what I told you.
we can't create any controversy, dude. It's like then,
Yeah, nobody cares about Bangalore comedy.
yeah.
That's why we are
आनंद भाई के
so.
आने से पहले अभी उनके बारे में जो भी बातें हुई ना वो कंट्रोवर्सी थी.
Yeah, but that's Anand.
Really?
We'll
Oh,
beat him up.
we have we have said worse things about Anand in front of his
Yeah.
What the
face.
fuck were you talking about before I came into it? Fuck, this is why you should never come late to a meeting.
भाई अच्छा एक मिनट लेट से याद आया आज कहाँ थे भाई साहब. अच्छा एक चीज
आज दोस्त के साथ बाहर था. I just reached home like 5 minutes
पी
from
रहा
the
होगा
party.
साला.
सही चल रहा है.
Always drinking.
So I was out of the friend and right at like I reached like 10:40 and I just put out the tripod and I sat like I didn't even do
सही.
anything.
मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि भाई साहब ये एडिट
हाँ.
कैसे होगा.
मैं बोला था
नहीं
it's a
होगा
wrong
भाई.
idea to get all
No,
three of
no,
us. It's a
edit this
bad
part.
idea.
मतलब एक चीज मैं अब सोच रहा हूँ मैं बस एक चीज सोच रहा हूँ कि जब मैंने सोलो पॉडकास्ट किया था एवरीबॉडी वाज लाइक नीट क्लीन एकदम शराफत से आराम से बैठे हुए पॉडकास्ट कर रहे हैं. ठीक है. अच्छा ज्योतिन भाई एक बात पूछनी है. अभी भाभी है क्या आसपास.
हाँ.
पिछले पॉडकास्ट
हाँ यही है अगर बगल वाले कमरे में.
पिछले पॉडकास्ट में सामने बैठी हुई थी और ये उनके
या
के बारे में बातें किए जा रहे हैं. मैं कहा भाई साहब खौफ खत्म हो चुका है.
There's no fear. क्या करेगी ज्यादा डिवोर्स दे देगी. Nothing nothing can happen.
Anand bhai is like,
Why is this silent, dude? What is this? What is this? Don't take everything seriously, man. Respond.
I mean like
सब silent हो गए.
Jyoti,
हम
you
like
said
वो मेरी.
something that we all have been hearing from a long time.
So
You did the
Me and
last.
it's
Somnath
good.
have a bet.
The,
It's like 100 rupees. He said
the
2023
thing
and I
is,
said 2024.
it's good that you have realistic expectations and I'm prepared. Like जो सोमनाथ के घर की चाबी भी है मेरे पास. कुछ हुआ तो I'll just go there. Just go.
Yeah.
But by then, I think 2023, I think Somnath will get married. So it's fine. So you can.
ठीक है
I will get him divorced. If I get divorced, he is
Why?
getting divorced. I'm living with him. There is no other
No,
option.
by the way, if Somnath gets married, you have to convince the girl to divorce. Somnath can't take a decision
Yeah.
on his own.
I
You have to
no,
convince
dude.
the girl to
ये
divorce him.
ये क्या बात हो रही है? ये क्या बात हो रही है? मतलब ये सोमनाथ भाई के डिसीजन मेकिंग पे सवाल क्यों उठ रहे हैं?
Somnath is a
He has
pussy.
no
That's the thing.
tangent, dude. Anand is no tangent. He's just fucking it whatever is coming to his mind.
Hey man,
Anand,
I'm not winging it when one person is agreeing with me.
Anand has Anand's brother
पर
got married and
मुझे
his
ये भी
family
देखना
is
पड़ेगा ना कि
after
जो
him.
पर्सन एग्री कर रहा है वो है कौन? वो है भी तो ज्योतिन
Anand,
भाई, वो है भी तो ज्योतिन
yeah,
भाई, जो लेने में
Jyoti
सबसे
will
आगे
agree to
रहते हैं.
anything.
But the thing is, Somnath will not agree to divorce. He
That's
wants
true, man.
someone.
I'm an Indian. I
Yeah.
follow our culture. Divorce
समाज
is
के
wrong.
Yes.
नियमों के खिलाफ है.
Yeah,
This divorce is Western culture,
yeah.
right?
Divorce is wrong.
Once you're on a date
That's
1
the
week back,
only thing.
Huh? What?
क्या
What are you saying?
once you're on a date 1 week back,
Yeah, so what,
You
dude?
know, see, the
I
thing
go
is,
on
good
dates to
तो
part.
get
क्या
married.
स्वयंवर करें? स्वयंवर करें?
That's why women are like they don't want to. I ask them directly on date, like I want to marry you. They are like, all right.
They're like, why don't you just leave?
that's the best. Like Somna doesn't go on date alone. He shows up with his parents.
Yeah,
Like
that's
Oh,
four
man.
tables across, they are sitting. Parents are waiting.
it's a family date. That's how it should be in India. We should follow American culture. Dude.
Yeah, like how
नहीं
this matrimony does.
नहीं 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 नहीं,
Yeah.
जैसे
Dates, but
अपरिचित
families are also
नहीं,
there.
जैसे अपरिचित में हुआ था ना, वो जाता है उसकी मम्मी को लव लेटर, मम्मी पापा को लव लेटर देता है और
Oh,
वो
yeah,
ऐसा
if you
कुछ
think about it, like
What?
Somna looks like a
Oh,
guy who can
shit.
be qualified for Aparichit.
You're calling me Surya. I would take it.
Oh, yeah, that's funny because it's Surya Vikram.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
he's also good.
You racist.
You don't even know who
You
is
just know
Vikram.
one South Indian hero and you're like, all of them are Suryas.
Oh,
That's the truth.
no, you can get confused. It's fine, dude. I didn't call him Dhanush.
Oh, you are saying all South Indians look
No,
same. That's
I'm
what I'm
saying
saying.
that he's so talented. I forgot his name. That's what I'm saying.
What an
What a
excuse.
nice escape. Like, you know what?
Didn't Vikram win a national award? Right? Vikram won a national award. Right?
No, Surya won a national award.
That is
See.
new. Vikram won back.
Who's
Old.
Vikram?
The guy who is in Aparchit.
I thought you're thinking about Vijay.
Not Vijay. Vijay is here.
Vijay is sitting here. वो ज्योतिन भाई
तो मैं अब
वही तो
प्लास्टिक
जाते
सर्जरी
हैं.
करना पड़ेगा. I can't live like this.
Yeah.
Oh man.
मैं ज्योतिन भाई को
This is the thing. Joteen looks like the most successful people and the least successful people. Like he looks like lot of different. Like,
So you're saying he looks like Vijay and Jyoti. He looks like
Yeah, he does.
अच्छा हैदराबाद की इतनी बात चल रही है, हैदराबाद का क्राउड के बारे में लास्ट टाइम मेरी और ज्योतिन भाई की बात हुई थी. चीजें लिटरली ले जाते हैं.
Very good audience. They are very good audience. I mean, very supportive.
They're
to
good
all.
audience. They're good audience. ऐसा नहीं है कि खराब है. Like मैंने जो शो किया था, एक शो किया था उस टाइम, तो they took things literally, so they were not laughing. They were thinking too much.
सोमनाथ
They were
भाई,
scared. ऐसा लग रहा था.
cheers.
क्या छाछ पी रहा
दूध
है.
पी रहा है दूध.
मेरे को
Dude,
यही
You live with your family, right, Shiva?
dude, you can't drink milk at night unless there is Swagrat. What is this?
what the hell is this?
ये क्या है?
I mean,
That's
I
the
mean, right
stereotype,
after he
right?
drinks milk, he wanks off. So it makes
That's
sense.
भाई
हाँ अभी बात दूध पी के
सोमनाथ
बाथरूम
भाई
जाएगा.
जल्दी जल्दी शादी कर लो सोमनाथ भाई जल्दी शादी कर लो आप बड़े पड़े हो
dude,
आपका दूध से भी ऐसी एक्सपेक्टेशन हो रही है
I'm telling.
yeah.
भरा हुआ पड़ा हुआ नहीं है उसके पीछे जो कबर्ड है ना उसमें है कोई.
फैमिली के साथ कौन कौन रह रहा है आनंद भाई और ज्योतिन भाई
Anand, Joteen, you don't stay with family. Don't lie.
My family is here, bro. Right now.
They
My
are
wife is
visiting
my
you.
family. What is this?
Come on, we are more.
You are my family.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
are my family.
We are more family to you than Sakshi. That's how you.
Yeah.
आनंद भाई आपका टूर कैसा रहा अभी कोविड के तुरंत बाद आपने एक टूर किया था तो तब मैंने आपको घर
That
के
was
लिए
pretty good, dude. We did.
मैंने
We did
आनंद
11
भाई को
cities,
बोला
I
कि भाई घर पे आओ तो आनंद भाई कह रहे थे पता है छतरपुर से मेट्रो से कितना टाइम लगेगा मैंने कहा हाँ, ये भी सही है
हाँ यार तू काफी दूर रहता है यार छतरपुर से but yeah,
Oh,
the tour
you.
was very good, dude. It was 11 cities. It was a good experience though, like काफी जगह bomb किया, so that was really nice, you know.
And that's
And
consistent.
some unexpected cities we did well. We were like see some event. I was expecting to bad show because I saw the audience and all, and Imphal and all. I had a good set. I was like, okay, fine. This is like very you know, restoring your faith in comedy kind of thing. But yeah, Delhi was a bitch, and Chandigarh was also like a uphill task. But kind of Chandigarh, we had a decent show. But Dehradun and all these cities, it was like we were struggling. I mean, in terms of comedy, trying to get those people to relate to our jokes and all that stuff. But yeah, some
Tell
cities.
us about the cafe.
Which cafe, dude?
That Rishikesh
Oh yeah,
cafe.
Rishikesh also.
Rishikesh cafe.
Yeah, Rishikesh was the most surprising show because we just as a tourism thing, we like यार 2 दिन ऋषिकेश चलते हैं, बोर मार रहा कुछ नहीं करने के लिए. So we went to Rishikesh and 2 days we were there, and both the days we organized a show there. We just spoke to some local cafe owners. और पहले दिन तो बहुत ही weird audience था because all of them were you know, so
Follow the audience.
yeah, yes, exactly. And that's the funniest part. Like the show was so bad. It was like I had like terrible 30 minutes. But after the show, like at least 5 people came and said, dude, the show was so good, dude. And I'm like, but you didn't laugh. And they were like, no.
I was laughing in my head. I was laughing in
And they
my
were like,
head.
we enjoyed so much. And I'm like, oh God, what is nonsense is this? So yeah, Rishikesh was a different experience. I would say like, yeah, it was very terrifying.
कोविड जोक्स अभी किस तरह से चल रहे हैं कोविड के बाद जितने भी जूम जोक्स हैं कोविड जोक्स हैं क्योंकि आनंद भाई ने एक बार मेरे को बताया था कि जूम जोक्स बहुत मस्त चल रहे हैं बट दिक्कत यही है कि जूम के साथ वो भी खत्म हो जाने वाले हैं तो अभी जूम की जितनी स्टोरीज है वो कितनी किस हद तक चल रही हैं जैसे बहुत सारी स्टोरीज थी कि कोई नहा रहा है जूम ओपन माइक में जूम शो में कोई किसी के नहा रहा है कोई फ्लश कर रहा है ठीक है तो ये सारी कहानियां होती थी अभी उसके सेटअप बन के आ
मेरे
रहे
तो
हैं
जूम जोक्स बिल्कुल भी नहीं चल रहा
It's like after like a year or two when this thing goes down it'll be like we will relate these jokes to the current scenario like literally like 2000 like few years later we will like याद है तुम्हें जब कोविड के टाइम पे जब ऑडियंस थी जो नहाते हुए और शो देखती थी like we'll say it reference which happened 2 years ago so it wouldn't work like an individual joke it'll work like a reference यार तुम लोग तो ध्यान दे रहे हो 2 साल पहले तो लोग नहाते हुए देखते थे मुझे it'll go
yeah it will be like that it will be one of the references
ट्रेडमिल पे खाना बनाते हुए
हाँ बहुत मैंने तो देखा भी है लोग मतलब संडास पे बैठे हुए हैं शो देख रहे हैं
कोई शो में किसी के शो में कोई पिटा है क्या
पिटा इन द सेंस
वो कोई
हमारे किसी के शो में तो, हाँ, सोमनाथ, सोमनाथ के शो पे सोमनाथ वाज होस्ट.
कौन पिटा है, कौन पिटा है?
Somebody was
that is, yeah, that's it's not a Zoom show. It was a show जहाँ पे एक audience drunk हो गया and some guy was doing some joke and he threw a beer bottle at the comic. Like he threw it, not like this.
Yeah,
like
that's why even me and
mug.
Somnath, we were both were together. Both Somnath and me were
Oh,
there.
you were
Yeah,
also
yeah,
there.
Anand-
Okay.
Charming.
That was not there.
Anand was
Yeah,
there. The bottle fucking hit him in the hand. Lucky he didn't hit him in the head. He would have been hospitalized. otherwise. Just hit his
नहीं,
hand.
पेपर
and-
वगैरह में भी आया था वो.
Yeah,
भाई,
पेपर में आ गया था.
ये
But it's
काफी
such a
वाइल्ड कहानी
common thing
सुनाई
in
है.
America, dude. Yeah, this is like the first time in India that audience became like rowdy.
First time was in local that I have seen. That was first time.
Local,
But they
at
didn't
least,
hit
like,
anyone.
Local, Shiva, local
They
is an
didn't
open
hit.
mic in Bangalore, which has been one of the
Uh,
oldest open
Who
mics
did
in
they do that to?
कुछ like 6
I
साल
don't
7
remember.
साल से चल रहा है वो. तो I remember, like, I think, like, जब local हम regularly करते थे, I've gotten in a fight with it, like in a month once at least. एक महीने में एक बार किसी ना किसी ऑडियंस मेंबर के साथ तो झगड़ा होगा ही होगा. मुझे तो खुद ही याद है, like literally 3 or 4 times I've gotten into a fight with the audience.
सही
Once a month. Imagine you don't even get corporate that frequently. Getting into fight once a month.
Once a month, every local was such a rowdy audience that I've remembered, like, one guy is like, oh, just try to impress me, you know, like he's like, oh, you guys are not that great, and you're like, yeah, we know, that's why we are at local. You don't have to remind us, you know. They will be like just shitting on us, and they'll be very rude, very drunk. So it's a very common thing. Local was one of the most rowdy audience.
In pubs,
I
it can
remember
happen.
one
भाई,
time, like,
जो
I don't.
कहानी आप बता रहे हो मेरे दिमाग में अब पता नहीं थोड़ी कुछ गलत चीजें चल रही हैं. पक्का आप लोग स्टैंड अप ही करने जाते हो, मुजरा करने जाते हो?
Whoa.
बियर बार में ये मेरे को पसंद नहीं आया. जस्ट इमेजिन जिस तरह की कहानियां चल रही उसको
मैं
वहां से
तुम्हें बताता हूँ. अगर मुजरा करने जाते ना तो लड़ाई नहीं होता. People enjoy that shit. समझ रहे हैं?
नहीं, but he's
Yeah.
right.
हम लोग
अगर
स्टैंड अप
जोतीन
करने
अगर
जाते हैं इसीलिए लड़ाई होता है.
जोतीन अगर मैं और like हम 3 मुजरा करने जाते तो some people would be pissed.
Some people.
Definitely. Yeah, they'll be like, you to comedy karne.
They would be like, this is comedy. Whatever you're doing, Mujra, that is comedy.
Yeah.
You'll be like in the Hall of Fame, like Kramer, you know, from Sellout. This is like physical comedy. Now, whenever he hears someone do a bad joke, he immediately goes like this.
I did. You guys did that. I didn't do it. You were face palming it. That's the
No,
worst
but
part.
that's the funny thing. We both reacted. We both did this and all. You know,
Yeah.
you don't want to make eye contact. You were like, huh?
Yeah, what are you doing? You're making eye contact like this, huh, motherfucker?
No, but that's a reaction. So
We
that's
gave
like
one
a face palm.
reaction.
You're like,
That's a reaction.
Bad.
Yeah.
At least I am trying to
No,
find
the
something.
worst.
you're the worst. Somnath. You're like the worst human being ever.
Hey.
Somnath acted like he didn't
Yeah,
hear
he
it.
was like,
Bad,
he's literally
bad
like,
correct.
you know, Joteen, he was like, Roger, come in,
अबे तुम
Roger,
तीनों
come in.
साथ में
What?
कैसे हो यार? कितने सालों से साथ में कैसे हो?
Bad
This is
connection,
why.
huh?
कसम
It's
से
been
यार.
how many? 6 years we are together, right?
It's gonna be 7
Yeah.
in June. It's gonna be 7 in June.
6 years.
Yeah,
भाई
7.
Like we have been together with Anand for 6 years. He has been with us for like 4 years. Like that's
2 साल क्या दारू के नशे में पड़े रहे?
no, 2 years he was interning under someone else. So
ये क्या कहानी है यार?
What is the
ये
difference?
क्या
Piece of
कहानी
shit.
है आनंद
he
भाई?
was interning under Seinfeld.
Ah, oh.
हर साल 4 महीने गायब रहता है वो.
कहाँ इंटर्न कर रहे थे?
Seinfeld के अंदर
Seinfeld.
intern
You guys
कर रहा
reply to this, you piece of shit. No, you guys reply to this. You make controversial. Reply. I want to listen
but
to this nonsense.
Seinfeld, nobody will understand, right? It's like,
But yeah, that's why he's asking Shiva. Shiva, ask him the question again. Ask him again. Who's Seinfeld?
record खत्म होने के बाद बोलो.
Seinfeld is Seinfeld. Seinfeld is Seinfeld. There is no
Hey,
other
Joteen,
Seinfeld.
stop trying to save his ass. Okay, shut the fuck up and sit there.
There is.
Let
Do
him
you
answer.
think I will do? What do you think I will do, dude? What do you mean by save my ass? There's nothing. I will not say anything.
Again, so like, hey, connection is gone.
Tango to Charlie. Charlie. Come in, Charlie.
Oh. But yeah, dude, we all started 6 years together, 6 years before, and in between I went to Chennai for my job, and I think that's what he's talking about, Somnath. Isn't that right, Somnath?
No, I mean kind of. That was
Yeah.
on-site.
You were
On-site
under the
internship.
influence of Chennai. That I will agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
सही
See,
तो
I told you,
यहाँ
Shiva
पर
never calls three of us together.
नहीं यहाँ पर विवेक भाई का
शिवा को
कोई
कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है.
मुझे मैं एकदम वो चल रहा हूँ कि मेरे को यहाँ आप लोगों ने पॉडकास्ट पता है क्या है, ये पॉडकास्ट चल रहा है सिर्फ आप लोगों का, ठीक है. मैं तो बस यहाँ पे गेस्ट हूँ, मुझे नहीं पता कुछ भी. ठीक है, मैं गेस्ट हूँ. मैं छोड़ चुका हूँ वो याद है अभी.
अच्छा ठीक है.
थोड़े टाइम पहले वो क्या नाम है अपने ना थोड़े टाइम पहले याद है अभी लॉकडाउन में कौन है यार अपने वो सौरभ पंत ने एक वो किया था, लाइव स्ट्रीम किया था जिसमें सारे डेली कॉमिक्स आ गए थे. देखा है वो वाला स्ट्रीम देखा है? इसमें सारे जाकिर भाई से लेके
नहीं सौरभ पंत कुछ भी करता है तो मैं देखता नहीं.
आई थिंक सोमनाथ था उसमें.
Oh yeah, Somnath was there, right? Yes. सोमनाथ तो स्पेशल है जाकिर का.
है?
जाकिर का फ्रेंड है सोमनाथ. हाँ, फेवरेट है.
हाँ.
जाकिर loves सोमनाथ like nobody else.
सोमनाथ भाई ने ही वीडियो डाली थी.
भाई चौबे तो एकदम सोमनाथ का ऐसा फैन है.
Wait. I don't even understand. What are you saying?
Oh, connection issue, huh? Connection.
Hello network.
अरे शिवा तुमको पता नहीं यहाँ पे टैटू है उसका सख्त लौंडा. He has a tattoo. You have no idea.
Anand का भी है. Hey dude, don't lie, Anand. You have in other location. You can't even say where it is.
Yeah. I have a tattoo of Seinfeld on my ass.
No.
Asshole.
One side Seinfeld,
tattoo कैसे कराएंगे?
Bill Burr.
Yeah. No, it's like
Bill
this.
Burr
This is
and
the asshole. Seinfeld is like around. It's like.
अबे PG-13 बोल रहा है वो.
Yeah, dude. Also, don't name names, dude. It'll be tough to edit for him. Just don't name anyone.
No, I said.
Why, man?
He said Zakir Khan.
Seinfeld is fine. Yes, don't say Zakir. It's like why?
Why he's saying Zakir? You are his favorite. What is wrong in that?
That's what I'm saying. Don't say I'm his favorite. That's like you're joking. It's like why do you want to do that?
No, we are not joking. We are very serious.
We are
That's
serious.
the problem, dude. It's not. Trust me. Don't do that shit. I also, dude. I didn't even mention the Seinfeld of India. I don't want to do it. That's
Oh man.
सही है. चलो ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं.
उसको जो पूछना था वो पूछ ही नहीं पाया.
यार सोमनाथ एक ड्रिंक पी लिया, इसके बाद अभी नहीं उठ पाएगा वो.
Dude, he didn't have any questions. That was his form, free form. It was free form.
ओए नोट्स लेके बैठा है.
Oh shit, dude.
He has to know.
Then you should have asked it before.
Yeah.
You should have.
Don't let us speak.
भाई
Dude, you are hosting the podcast.
Yeah.
Dude. Like line by line. Don't let us talk.
Yes, you are right. I was hosting the podcast.
Yeah.
अभी नहीं है, ठीक है. अभी ये पहला पॉडकास्ट है.
ये ऐसे आनंद आता है ना, यही करता है. Anand
He
does
came,
this. This is all
Yeah.
his fault.
he came at the end. सबसे लास्ट है वो. तो जल्दी से मेरे लिए सब्सक्राइबर्स मांगो भाई, जल्दी से मेरे लिए सब्सक्राइबर्स की अपील हो जाए.
Guys, follow Shiva. He's a very funny podcaster. बहुत अच्छे काम करता है, बहुत सारे वीडियोस डालता है. Please never
Please
follow him.
subscribe immediately. Don't forget right now. Subscribe right now.
Yeah, watch this podcast in particular. और बाकी कुछ देखना वरना I don't care. But
This Shiva
Share
is the
it.
next Joe Rogan of India. Telling you right.
Share this in your family WhatsApp group and make them the comedy audience that we need. That's
True.
what's there. And ask your dad to subscribe as well. Dad, mom, grandmother. If your grandmother is not in a better place, ask her to subscribe this.
yeah,
If
then
she's
she
not in
will
a
be.
better place, this is her place. This is where she needs to be.
Yeah.
Ask your cousins to follow us, follow this podcast. If they are really dumb, they should follow us.